I think the long-term vision for us here at Woodstock Farms is just to maintain the fantastic system that my parents have put in place already. There's not much that we can change that'll make a massive difference. But I think now for me and my wife, Bayley, we've got to really work on the fine tunings of the operation and see how we can make it repeatable. So my name is Josh Storey. I've been on the family farm for 5 years working. Obviously I grew up here and I'll be the 6th generation on this farm. We're 180 hectares, 160 effective, milking 500 peak milk cows.
We feel blessed to have another generation that has come onto the farm. We didn't actually see it working out that way, but we've got something to thank COVID for there, because there was no work anywhere else, so he was looking to do something and came and helped Mum and I catch calves and decided that that was a pretty good lifestyle. And next minute the little house he was in was filling up with other people, and I think the rest is history, and hopefully it is for a lot longer too, so it's exciting times.
My involvement on farm has changed quite a bit over the last 5 years. Obviously growing up on the farm I didn't have much to do with the business side of it. I was just sometimes relief milking in the weekends. Now Mum and Dad have kind of let me take the reins a bit more and have let me get into more of the feeding side of the farm and how we're going to budget for each season, which I really enjoy. So 2008 was a tough time for the dairy industry as a whole. During that time we put an emphasis on homegrown feed, and that kind of led to us planting quite a bit of maize on farm. And we started feeding the cows more feed in total and quite a bit of maize. We then had an issue with the genetics on farm, and that's kind of led us into the transition of our Samen herd now. So we've been with Samen for 12 years now. We do have a relatively flat farm, and we're just after a bit more strength and a bit more structure in our cows. So that cow that we are talking about is really suited to this farm because we can carry a heavier cow which can eat more grass or more feed in general, and in turn can make us a better return on that feed. They're a slightly more efficient animal for us on this farm.
The most noticeable, I suppose, for us is the udders support and the strength in the animals. We're getting good suspensory ligaments lasting for a long time, and the animals, we're actually breeding a little bit smaller now. We got probably a little bit big. The bale size of your dairy shed is quite prescriptive of what sort of animal you want. You don't want it to be too tight in there, so we're going for just a medium-sized Friesian now, and that seems to be working.
So our mating strategy on farm, we obviously want to target 20% of our replacement numbers. So to get that, we do all sex semen, and we do that for the first 2.5 weeks of mating, 2.5 weeks of mating, and the rest is beef. And that allows us to condense our replacements down to 2 weeks. It makes it easier for calf rearing and also for the cows. They're all coming in at once. And we just find that having such a close spread on our replacement numbers is really handy as the calves get older. You're weaning them at the same time, and then you end up with a quite close-knit group of animals. The service and support from Samen NZ has been fantastic. It's a real personable relationship. We have our rep on farm whenever we need them, if that's dropping off more straws or topping up our AB tank or just whatever, even looking at cows, we can get them out whenever. And I think that's a massive strength with Samen.